Hey spiritual rebels, welcome back. I'm here. It's me. I'm back. Let's get straight into this. I just seen 333 on my clock, just by the way. It's not regulated, but should mention that. It's definitely worth mentioning. I pray everything is all well with you guys, and let's get right into this 11:11 message and just see like what the collective needs to know. Today is 11:11, so this is the portal day. So if you come across this, let's see what you need to know. I'm gonna be pulling. My intention is just one card from a few decks that I have out here already, and I want to make this. I always say make this quick and short and to the point. I already prayed, of course, prior. Let's see. God, what do you want the collective to know today on this 11:11 portal? Y'all know my little makeshift car setup with my little notebook, so just bear with me on this one. God, what do you want the collective to know on this 11:11 portal day? Oh, sleepless. Oh, sorry, it's kind of dark, huh? I don't think that really helped, but the sleepless card was on top. It didn't pop out, but I just felt the need, there we go, to just pull that out anyway. So make sure you are getting rest. They do want you to know to try to balance and ground your thoughts. I'm seeing 144. 44. Yeah, you need, just make sure that you're grounded at this time. There could be certain things in particular that are coming up for you, certain events, a certain situation that is having you more heavy in your thoughts, whether it be past or present. So just ground yourself right now with your thoughts and understand that there will always be a way, and think positive and manifest. I was gonna say, literally, don't forget that you are in control. You are the co-creator with God and your spirit council to go ahead and just manifest and reroute essentially like any situation that is not going as smooth as you like it to. And don't allow your fear and your fearful and the more like anxious driven thoughts you have on said situation to have full control of your outcome of the situation, right? Because you do have more control than you think. And I'm seeing that some of you guys are lighting candles at this time. I am getting specifically, get a white candle and light that, like even if it's just for like 5 minutes, just don't do too much, because of course just any potential toxins you don't want to breathe in unless it's like a supernatural candle. I just seen 303 when I said supernatural. Like I didn't mean it in a sense of like mystical and like metaphysical. I meant like naturally made ingredients, but that's great. 303. Yo, that's shout out to God and the spiritual council. They here heavy. Yo, 321. Nah, but so I am getting a very clear double message now as well with supernatural. So I see that with some of you guys that are lighting candles at this time, and if you're not to do so, that you're having a certain intention like going into it, that you're like inviting calm and peace in your space and your mind. And I wanted to say source, like God, to be honest with you. So just like have like that little quiet moment like with God, or just whatever you subscribe to. Well, look, my Make-A-Wish, again, you're creating your reality, and behind this is the create card. So you have manifest, Make-A-Wish, and create. So you are heavily being guided to take back control of your thoughts, because of course your reality does begin like within, and then you see that on the outside as well. So don't allow your thoughts to take over. Like heavy on the protection right now. You are being protected. Continue to stay in that more like abundant mindset, I'm wanting to say as well. So don't let any false thoughts like trick you and keep you in a worried state. I'm seeing finish line. So like whatever you are working on, or like whatever you're trying to, or that, excuse me, I just seen 444, and this actually is, oh no, the card isn't 444, but like the number that she has on her, I would put it closer, but I think it's gonna get like more darker the more that I do. Let's see. Okay, there it is. It says 444 on her, on like the number on her chest that she has there, like her running number. So again, heavy stability and like grounding type of energy right now. So there's a lot going on in the air, like in the energy, especially like in your mind again. Excuse me. So stay grounded. Throat chakra, again, this has been a common theme here in my readings. So clearing and healing of the throat chakra, clearing out and healing out trauma. So I don't know if, okay, this is specific, so this might not be for everyone, but just take it for whoever this certain message is for. I'm getting like past like wounds, like in regards to like not being able to speak up for yourself, or just past you could quite literally have a speech impediment. It doesn't have to be, but whatever the certain thing and the wound is in your throat chakra, it is linked to like your nervous system as well. So I'm not quite sure if you have like there's like anxiety, like when you are given the floor to speak, for example, like you kind of get choked up. I am also getting like a different message as well. Someone is getting choked up trying to speak to you as well. So I don't know if someone sees you accomplishing and achieving certain things and they want to congratulate you, or they don't know how to just approach you, or come out you, excuse me, or come at you. Like maybe there's been like very small to little contact between you two, so it's kind of like awkward for them. I am seeing seek guidance, so like someone is finding counsel like outside of themselves. So it could be with just their surroundings, friends, family. Could quite literally be like in a more professional setting, like a mentor, a therapist, but that's coming up as well. But also I want to say with that, and like the throat chakra message that I was getting as well is just get help to kind of like unpack whatever wound is still causing a blockage to your throat chakra, or just set the intention to start that journey, and like all the resources and tools that you need will be laid before you. As I always say, it's like the bridge of events, essentially, like while manifesting and setting intentions on healing yourself and your throat chakra and your wounds as well. Okay, let's actually I always do that and never pull a card out because I just start like getting downloads. So the undressed card, card 12, that comes to a 3, one that just like flew out here. So you probably, excuse me, you are being more like vulnerable at this time, or you're being you are being guided to be more vulnerable as well. So that can do, and like as I said that, like my throat started to crack once again. So there's something you need to get off of your chest that is causing the blockage. Like it's like finding your voice again, essentially, or there's like an old wound or old trauma that maybe you're not. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you are more so consciously aware of it now. I was gonna say that you're probably not even as consciously aware, so it could be kind of like coming up to the surface for you. So it's been like a process, like gradual, something you probably like just out of trauma response you stored and held back from, but it's coming more into your forefront in your like awareness. I'm seeing blissed out. Yeah, like you're gonna feel free as soon as you let that go and like release that. And you probably, so you are getting a chance to go out, be more expressive, having fun again, like enjoying certain things, just feeling free, expressive, being yourself. Like I don't know if you're doing like certain changes, if you're getting like, it's giving like rock star vibe. I don't know why. It's getting like, it's kind of giving like just getting piercings, expressing yourself in different ways through your dress, your hairstyle, and all that. And I usually don't get that with these cards, but for some reason, like that message just doesn't want to come through. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put that out there. And like even in this like illustration, she does have like these flower tattoos. So like you're like I am getting like you're more in more in full bloom. Guys, it's retrograde season right now. We're not going to acknowledge it too much, but it's here. So my communication, I'm getting through it right now. So please be patient and bear with me here. So it's almost like you're coming out of, I don't know why I wanted to say coming out of season, but coming out of your shell. It is a transition of seasons, like in the part of the hemisphere where I currently live at right now. it's fall, but it's like creeping up into, I don't know, like the winter time. So it's like that weird little hot cold time, I guess, whatever. But yeah, quite literally, like you could be expressing yourself in different forms as well, like with even like getting art on your body, like tattoos, whatever. Like you take outfits, but again, I don't know why I'm getting that with that. I usually don't with that card. And the manifest card is still the first one that comes up. So I have you on the manifesting right now. And again, this is 1111 portal, light energy. This is the divine timing card, but of course, set the intention, things will flow. Yeah, look, and like blissed out, like behind that is the grief. It's like you're coming out of a grief period, or like, you know how they say healing is not like, it's not linear. So like one day you can just feel on top of the world and feel amazing, great, and then like the next day I just seen 44 again, and it's on this clock too. That's funny. But it's 3:44. Like the next day you can just be kind of like a certain thought or something like might trigger you into like a certain like memory or just a feeling, and then you feel like a little more lower, like in vibes and whatever. So it's like a purging season I'm getting. And yeah, like right behind that is the inner child's card too. So like the memories come in and out. Certain situations on your day-to-day may pull that out of you, but it's good. You're cleaning, you're cleansing, you're purging, so that way you can be in full bloom for your next phase, like of this energy, because it is causing you to be more in a flow state. And again, we keep pulling this card if you haven't just followed along like in past readings, and like in your bag. So yeah, it's just keeping that like abundance mindset, because if not, you don't want to get low again and get that false sense of feeling of being stuck. And then like the inner strength card right behind that, which is like in her mind, it's all like illusion that you might create and build for yourself, because again, you're going through shadow work periods where it's going to pull things out of you that you thought were gone. So again, you're cleaning out, tidy up. Just, it's like the remnants of things that are just coming out, because again, you're catapulting and like jumping and bouncing, I don't know why I wanted to say, and do that motion into the next new phase and new era of your journey right now too. So let's get through. Look, just that alone, we're at 12 minutes. This is insane. Oh, I did bring out my angels and ancestors deck, because I want to see what message your spiritual counsel might have for you as well. I haven't used this deck in a while. I love this deck, and it's so deep. I love this one. Okay, definitely gotta pull it. I know time is flying. I just seen 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be a confirmation for someone. God, what is the collective need to know about this 1111 portal? Oh, 2 just flew out. Okay, so we have the medicine guardian, be open to healing information. So again, you're healing, you're cleansing, you're being guided to but it's the green, like I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's mainly predominantly green. It has like a green like pentacle around his heart, and I was gonna say like your heart chakra is green, so like it's clearing out your heart and like again old wounds, past traumas, and you're being led and guided to get assistance with that. So just pay attention and look out for that as well. I thought I had like a number on the card, but it does not. So probably you guys could be clearing out physical like ailments or health issues too. Like you do have like that symbolism there as well, but you do have, it could be a male specifically, it could have been like a younger male at the time of this person's passing. That certain ancestor or like spirit guide is around you to lead you to just a better health, right? And it's pertaining, like I'm getting more so like internally, but of course it can be like external physical like health as well, but clearing out your heart, old wounds, past hurt, stuff like that. And then we got, that's so funny, we have the Lord card. It says take charge with authority. So yeah, as I'm this Lord, we have Lord and we have medicine guardian. So I don't want to, I didn't want to say this, but I'm just gonna say it, like forget it, it is what it is, right? Is this for some reason, like I don't know that I've ever even really got this card a lot in the past times that I used to use this in different like personal readings for people, or even publicly on, depending on which channel you're on right now. but it just gave me like the presence of God again, like source. For some reason, I'm not saying God or source is this exact figure, like this white male with the staff, like I'm not saying that, but the representative or like the energy of it just came out so like so strong, to be honest with you. It says take charge with authority. So again, like this gave me the instant thought and glance back to like the manifestation cards and messages that came out in the deck that I just used, the first one. So it's like you understanding that you are co-creating and you're not alone. God is there, source is there to help you along the way and guiding you. So it's not an illusion, it's not delusion. This is real. You have to believe in that and stand in that power and knowing that you are a co-creator in your current reality and in your universe. Okay, bottom of the deck we have, so again, it's very heavy on the emotional message, y'all. I love this confirmation though. The water guardian, connect with your emotions. So yeah, you're being asked to be vulnerable and use your voice. I'm seeing 555, like this could be something like so big and different for you. Like, okay, this is just like an example, right? So if you have like a family dynamic or like culturally speaking or just like whatever background you come from, where like, let's say you were raised to not really, go too deep or say too much about certain topics. You keep it very surface, or you pick and choose, I see in 1616, what you share, express, or say. And it could be due to, so again, how you were raised or how the people that were your guardians were raised, like your parents, whoever was your guardians, like your grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, cousin, older sibling, like whoever, friends, or like external family members or whatever, or like non-immediate, I should say, excuse me. So you're being guided to connect more with your own emotions. I don't know if you can connect with, or if you have a certain connection, to, I don't know, I wanted to say water fairies, but I wanted to not necessarily fairies, but that came up for some reason, to different like water spirits. I almost got a vision of someone crying too, like shedding, like, and again, I mentioned like the purge thing, like with the inner child, like all the other things. So like, and like the whole message with healing not being linear. Like one day it could be like this, and then then the whole next day you can be like in the shower and then just start to cry because of something that you thought of something like that. That's a message for you. 1717 came up. I just didn't say because I was in the middle of this message. Is definitely giving also to connect with water as well. That's very healing. Right behind this is the shield maiden, make plans and focus as well. So like that sort of truth and clarity and like victory, right? It's like you're having a more clear mind, and when you connect more to the source of it all and to your heart, your like your emotions and like the inner you, the inner child, it's gonna have like a more clear path for you, and you're reaching back to just the understanding of what your heart and desires are set on again. I don't know why this kept breaking in the middle. Stack, trust, and thrive. So you're being asked to believe and trust and have that authority, just knowing that you're not alone, like someone is there helping you along the way. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Pick and choose your battles, guys. I don't know why I wanted to say that. Not everyone's worth your energy and your time. Okay. I haven't been pulling from the tarot lately, but I guess let's just see. And I have my little homemade deck of index cards too. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull a healing mantra. You know I can't go without doing that. Let me put these cards to the side. Let's already pull from there. I wanted to pull from the fairy deck. Probably do like a separate reading on that because yes. Put this to the side. My little homemade index cards that I made a few years back. I was guided to do that. I usually use that in love readings, but it has some like general terms as well, so you can get messages from that too. Okay. Tower, shake up. We are in Scorpio season when I'm recording this, but you don't have to come across this during this time. Whenever this video comes to you is when it's for you. So don't trip, don't fret. I just see people coming towards you slowly. Someone's very strategic. And even with the like emotions thing, I don't know if you had like a past breakup, and also with the being vulnerable, it's like clearing up, like if this is in love, look, because I seen those two masculine like energies that just kind of like popped up briefly. I have to say this now, it's on my heart. It's like clearing away past like residue. I don't know what I want to say, like just like past dust, past residue. I don't mean to say it like that, but just things that are still like lingering in your heart space, or even in like your mental space, like your crown chakra as well. So just free yourself of those feelings, like whether you are with a certain person or not, or going to take the certain person back, or just starting new altogether. This is general, right? So take it how it fits and pertains to your life specifically. I want to make this quick, but I'm already at 20 minutes, so we'll keep the ball rolling here. But yeah, it's just so you can be more at like a neutral space again and being content, so you can be receptive and keep that flow going again, you know, keep the cycle going. Like, don't allow any internal blockages to stop you from receiving and giving what you need to, you know, just staying in the cycle of abundance, like essentially. Okay, God, what does the collective need to know about this with this 11 level portal, excuse me? So a lot of consistent message of clearing out, like it's like emotional purging and like letting go of, so you can make room and just not forgetting that you have that power inside of you. I see 1, 2, 3, and like allowing things to come to you in order. 55 again. Okay, what is it? What do they need to know for 11 portal? It's like messages don't want to come out. I'm kind of having to like pull stuff out right now, and I don't want to force it, because I'm getting like you already know what you need to know right now, and you're gonna be guided if you don't feel like you know. So just like listen to your hunches and trust yourself for real. Oof, too many. Oof, oof. King of Cups, Ace of Wands, and then the whole stack fell down to me. Hold on, let me grab those real quick. I don't really see them. Let me use my flashlight. Okay. This is so many. No, we're not taking all that. That's crazy. Yeah, just seen the Judgment card though. So past people, past situations can be coming back around. Past people though, and I have a message about that too, because I had a dream a few days ago that I need to. Yeah, we'll do a different video about that. I've been hesitant on bringing that message out, but I keep getting that. Okay. Maybe I don't need the tarot for this. Let's just try one more time. God, what does the collective need to know? Okay, the Hangman, but upside down though. So again, like I said, you know what you have to know. It's like you 2, 3, 4 on the clock. You've received clarity. So this is giving me that you had like a hermit period, or like a period where you're more like within, like maybe not complete like isolation and just to yourself. You could be around people like here and there, but it could be in like a limited way. But it's just enough space and time and room where you have a lot to think about, receive downloads, to reflect, learn certain like just personal like lessons, and see things in a different perspective and with a more of an open and clear mind. I'm also getting, oh, I didn't even do that, but yeah, the Sun card, love this. Yeah, so I just heard here comes the sun. I'm getting that's a way of your spirit guides also, like they're like affirming and confirming, excuse me, to you that you are always on the right path, and they always have you, like they got you. And I kept wanting to say that, like that's a message that kept coming to my mind earlier, like you're never alone, you're never alone, never alone. So you could be seeing like different little signs and little things and like little like objects where it's like, why do I keep seeing these type of things? Or it could be even like, just for example, like feathers, like whether it's like real or fake ones, like from like, you know how like a comforter, I've just seen 24, you know how like some comforters and like some like blankets and pillows will have like, if there's like the feathers that come out of it, or if it has like a hole, and then like a small little, like if one starts a hole, like something like that, or like coin, just whatever makes you think like, yo, is this like a sign? Like it most likely is a sign, from your past on loved ones or from like your spirit team, God, and all that. So you're good. So this is leading you to a place of just feeling free, like, and again connected back to source, God, and to yourself, like your inner child. Oh, I don't know if we can show that, I forgot. But yeah, it's just like just leading you to like a more clear, free, and happy place. And again, I don't know, I'm getting like a hair message, so I don't know if you're trying to do something different with your hair, new color, new style, something that you are accustomed to, something different, and just like jumping out the wind and doing a cut. I don't know, but that needs to be said. Maybe that's confirmation as well. Surprise message or something. Like it could be like a new passion project or just something that you wanted to do before. It could be like quite literally someone surprising you with like good news as well. So like whatever, I'm getting another message as well, whatever situation or like event is going on, you will receive good news from it. That's going to make you way more just happy, because I'm getting that whatever was causing you like anxiety, a certain thing coming up, a situation that you've been dealing with, you've gained perspective, and like God and your spirit guides has been like downloading like new information into you and just making you understand, and like keep reminding you that you are the creator and co-creator of your own world and your own universe. So don't allow yourself to fall back into like a victim mentality, thinking like you have to just sit and take it, and like change your mindset, have a whole clear new view, because this is how the Hangman card is like originally, right? Now you're up and you have a new perspective, like you've gained more like wisdom and knowledge on something. I've seen 26, and you're taking your power back into your hands, so it's causing you joy, and it's causing you like a more positive just like outcome in whatever situation that it's been on your mind and like in your heart. Yeah, like you've let go. It's like not holding so tight onto old, like I just heard like old ideals or like ideologies or something too. Like that just came to my mind. And also, I wanted to say earlier, but like a dad figure, something like that is like, it's very prominent. I'm not saying someone that's like passed away. It could be that's for you, but it's not. But it could be someone that's like just very much so here and alive and healthy as well. But it's something about like a dad figure as well. I wanted to say that since I got something else earlier, but yeah, I don't know if there's like a certain situation. Ooh, I just wanted to show the 10 of cups so bad, just like make this fall, that you've been feeling like iffy on whatever, but it's again a positive outcome. Look, stability and happiness and like a whole family, like you're thriving, you're amazing. Ooh, people was they're flocking. Oh, people want to come talk out of the woodwork. Like maybe they see you doing well. Oh, okay, let me just stop right there. There's someone over there. There are people. There's options though. It's not just a person. There are people. I just wanted to touch base on everything because I didn't get a chance to record for today, and I didn't want to make it so long. Let me hurry up. Oh, I don't want it to be 30 minutes. Yeah, I'll be trying, but when I be downloading spirit, just be going and with the flow with it. Oh, it's so hard to shuffle these cards, y'all. They're so flimsy. God, what does the question need to know on this 1111 portal day, or whenever they come across this message? Ooh, that was the ego card on top. Okay, let me just do this because this is more easier. Okay, I just seen intimacy. Intimacy just came out. It says, I want to be deeply intimate with you again in every sense. I crave you. So you really can't see it. Like my handwriting is so light and little. Intimacy. So someone's revving up and ready to oh Lord. Yeah, maybe you're feeling like it's like, if I'm reading this in like a general sense, and you could take it how it fits for you, like whether it be love or just like a personal thing or like in a whole different part of your life, it's like you want that sense of like intimacy or like that affection. It could be like with yourself and giving yourself like that certain love, or even people like around you. And I mentioned like the dad energy, so I don't know if that's it as well. I don't know. Not in that way, of course, duh, y'all. Don't come over here being weird. Like, we're not doing that. I mean, like, in a sense of like a father-child sense of like familial kind of love, like just nurture and care and like providing whatever. But this also can be someone in particular too that's coming through like in this reading right now. At the top it says acceptance, but also with the I just got they're reminding me of like the vulnerability, like the undressed card as well, being like intimate, but not even, of course like intimacy just isn't subjected to like in a sexual form, right? It's just like anything that, just in the sense of what provides you that feeling of safeness, like just like emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, just, excuse me, in whatever sense, in that way, and that like pleases you in a good way, to acceptance, surrendering, patiently going through process and cycle. So like, yeah, accepting this healing journey that you've gone through. Like, I feel like whoever is a part of this collective that can like resonate with the message so far, it's been a whole process. This is not the start of it. This could be the start of like a bigger part of like the leg of your race or whatever, like how like that finish line card came out earlier, and look, 404 came on my unregulated clock right here. So again, heavy on stability and like getting back grounded again. Like, so this is good. It's like they're proud of you because like you've been through that storm, and like you've been just putting in that work and facing yourself, and for lack of better terms, like your inner demons, right? Like, it's all just false senses of things and doubts and just thoughts in your mind that has caused you to think a certain way, where it's just something that you can free yourself from. Kind of like the 8 of Swords card, where it's like nothing's really holding the person in that card back. You just have to decide to free yourself, and then you're free. I just think 111. So God or source, whatever you believe in, will again bring that path clearly to you. Like, you'll manifest that. On the bottom, it's funny because it's on the bottom, it says denial, at the top it says acceptance. So yeah, you were coming, I'm telling you, like, excuse me if I get too excited again. I know I get excited. I just think 31. Nah, I be making myself crack up. Like, I'm so funny. But hey, it's all about knowing yourself, right? So then you can know how to word, like how to handle yourself. So at the bottom it says denial. Nothing happened. It was never that deep. Get over it. So again, I mentioned at the beginning of this, oh, I love that. Thank you, God. At the beginning of the reading, I mentioned, like, just as an example, right? But you take it how it fit in your life and how that correlates to you specifically. I brought up the example of like a family setting where maybe in your certain household that you grew up in, or whatever it is in your family lineage and your cultural lineage, just whatever, like, you were kind of brought up to suppress, deny certain feelings, certain emotions, or you didn't know how to just properly vocalize that. But it could just also been due to the ones that you were like raised by, and like that specific, just like that whole like environment. It could be like a generational thing where they too weren't taught that, and as you're learning, as whatever age or phase you are in your life, it doesn't matter, young, old, like in the middle somewhere, the people around you, they're also getting a chance to learn, even if they're just a bigger age gap than you, like your parents or whoever, like literally whoever raised you, or whoever you were just around a lot. It could have even been just like your environment, like your neighborhood setting that you're around, like your friends, your family, like your just whatever. I'm not gonna keep going over that. Take it how it fits for you. This is a general message for a lot of different people walking different paths in their journey. But again, you're going from, like, I just heard radical acceptance. So from like denial to like radical acceptance. I love that it came out like that, because it's like the complete opposite. It's showing like that whole transition of like night and day. I just think 333. Thank you, God. And it's also, I just got, again, when I keep looking at this whole intimacy card, I keep hearing vulnerability. So like they want me to speak of as well the part of intimacy that requires vulnerability, because to be intimate you must be vulnerable. It goes hand in hand. That's why they keep telling me that. Okay, thank you, God. So it could be that even in your family setting, like, you're like the catalyst. I just heard, like, essentially that's like inviting that sense of like that safe space and being vulnerable to be more like open and like intimate. But of course, like, use your discernment if you have certain boundaries, and you know that not everyone's on the same journey that you're at, so don't risk your own energy, your emotions, your mental, your peace for people who are not ready to also like embark into the certain journey that you're on as well. But it's just like working on your center vulnerability so you can have and receive true like intimacy and true love in your life and true abundance. Because again, you have to like peel back the layers and like essentially quote unquote undress yourself and your spirit, your heart. I love that. Love how that came out. That's amazing. Okay, let's just do healing mantra, and that's the last thing. I know we went overboard, but hey, it's 11/11 portal. Let's go balls to the walls with it. If we're gonna do it, let's do it, right? Yeah, I'm a little crazy. Look, it's funny, I pulled this and like the polishing my heart card is there. Y'all, I cannot make this up. I'm gonna read the back just because I already have it out. Feeling is a power that helps me heal. That's the mantra. So if you wanna, oh y'all, I love that. I wanna pull, oh, I wish it wasn't so dark so y'all could see. Look, like with the undress card and polishing my heart. And again, this is blue, so I'm getting like throat chakra, maybe even crown chakra type of energy, but it's definitely giving that too. Oh, look, let's do a little thumbnail farm. Polishing my heart, undress. There we go. Got it. That's the money shot, baby. Okay. Okay. Look, releasing expectations and covering confidence. I love how that just came out. Like, I was just y'all, just surrender and let God guide you. And I'm not saying just completely be a dead fish, like I say all the time, floating in the water. Like, be a surfer swimming with the currents. Like, just understand, like, you have a certain like power and authority as well to co-create your world that you want to experience. But as the path unfolds, take heed to that and trust it. Don't control the bridge of events. Everything happens how it's supposed to, and it aligns the way it's supposed to for you. God, what does the collective need to know about this 11/11 portal? To wrap this message up, what does the collective need to know, God? I just looked at for myself. I'm like aggressively like shuffling up out these cards. Yo, let me chill. Intrusive thoughts just being intruding, you know. No pun intended, but pun intended. God, what does the collective need to know about this message here today? But yeah, you can apply this in every part of your life, like love, in a romantic sense, in the family, friend sense, communal, work, you know, just like internal processing and past doubts and fears and traumas. But take it how it fits. I love this. This is very beautiful though. Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna shuffle one more time. I'm just gonna pull. Okay, thank you. Look, every time I do that, cards just start filling out. Oh, 3 fell out. Okay. We have awakening, inspired action, activating the third eye, embracing worthiness. Okay, love this. So with awakening, inspired action, again, the bridge of events, it's like listen and take heed to those certain like nudges that you feel inspired to just do certain acts. But look, that's confirmation, but also I need that's confirmation. But it's like those certain signs, right? Like, yo, like listen to that, take heed to that, surrender to that. Like, you set your intention, now the moves and like the tools that come before you on your path, take those. Don't just think, oh, whatever. You have to take inspired action along with the intention, right? That's how it works. Activating third eye, and like the more you trust your own like intuition and you cleanse out and clear out that sense of like distrust. And also I'm getting like work on your root, so because that is also like a sense of trust and stability, and it's also like action oriented as well. So yeah, but the more you have a clear intuition, the more you'll trust yourself to be guided by certain signs and certain like steps to take towards whatever you're wanting, like your desires. And then we have embracing worthiness, just knowing that you are worthy and you are deserving of these big changes in your life, and just being confident and understanding that you do have value. Just because you were raised a certain way or not able to just use your voice and speak up, it doesn't mean that that's like, it doesn't equate to your worth because you had to suppress yourself, right? Okay, let me read the back of the card, like the mantras for the awakening, inspired action. It says, there's only what life is asking of me. And then with the activating the third eye, I am willing to see beyond my beliefs and ideas and conclusions. And then with embracing the worthiness, I feel worthiness filling every cell of my body, and it feels amazing. Just feeling safe within yourself. That's beautiful, guys. Or the top says allowing appreciation, and the bottom says embodying my soul. That is all that I have for you all today. Thanks for staying with me with this long video. Well, it's not long, because if you're in the flow of it, then it just resonates. I think 39:39. So Please continue to help me grow. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And until next time, bye, collective.